In the shadowed underbelly of Washington, D.C., where the marble facades of power hid labyrinths of secret chambers, the true architects of the world convened. They weren't human, not entirely. Beneath their carefully crafted skins, masks of flesh and bone, lurked the ancient ones, humanoid reptilians, their scales shimmering in iridescent greens and blues when the illusions faltered. These shapeshifters had guided humanity's empires for millennia, from the pharaohs to the presidents, ensuring the chaos of free will was bent to their eternal agendas. It was a moonless night in 2026 when the council gathered in a bunker beneath the White House, accessible only through hidden tunnels lined with wards against prying eyes. Continuing previous line, George W. Bush, his reptilian eyes flickering with a cold, calculating gleam behind his folksy Texas drawl, slithered into the room first. His true form was a towering lizard man, claws tapping rhythmically on the stone floor as he shed his human guise for the meeting. Next came Barack Obama, sleek and serpentine, his scales a deep obsidian that absorbed the dim light. Joe Biden shuffled in, his aging human shell betraying the agile reptilian beneath, with a tail that occasionally twitched involuntarily. And finally, Donald Trump, bombastic as ever, but in his reptilian truth, a bulky, armored beast with golden-hued scales that matched his love for opulence. They weren't alone. A holographic projection flickered to life, revealing Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, his own reptilian form undisguised in the privacy of the call, sharp fangs glinting as he nodded in approval.
The vessel must be chosen wisely. The greater Israel awaits. The red heifers are being bred in secrecy, pure and unblemished, ready for the sacrifice. But we need a puppet who can dance on the world stage without revealing the strings.
The council murmured in agreement. The American presidency was their ultimate tool, a throne from which they could orchestrate global shifts. The people believed in elections, in democracy, but the shapeshifters knew better. They selected the nominees, rigged the narratives, and ensured the winner served their hive mind will.
Gavin Newsom. He's strong, charismatic, with that California polish. But more importantly, he'll do as he's told. No rogue impulses like some we've dealt with.
He shot a glance at Trump, who chuckled, his reptilian maw stretching into a grin.
Hey, I played my part. Built the wall. Stirred the pot. And Newsom? He's a good friend. We've golfed together in the shadows. Human forms, of course. He knows how to follow orders while looking like a leader.
The boy's got spine, but it's bendable. We've tested him in Sacramento. He'll unite the divided, promise change, but deliver continuity for us.
And the prophecy, the third temple?
Approved. Newsom will be our conduit. Instruct him to act against Israel publicly. Rail against us. Call for ceasefires. Denounce what they'll label military apartheid in Gaza and the West Bank. Let the masses cheer his progressive stance. It will secure his victory. Lull the opposition into complacency.
But after...
Betrayal. Once in office, he flips. Full military support, arms, funding, airstrikes. Whatever I need for the Greater Israel Project. Expand the borders, secure the lands from the Nile to the Euphrates. And the ritual, the red heifers. We'll transport them to Jerusalem under the cover of diplomatic immunity. Sacrifice them on the altar. Purify the site near Al-Aqsa. The mosque will relocate in the chaos. The third temple rises, fulfilling the Torah's command. The ashes of those cows will cleanse the way for our dominion eternal.
The council sealed the pact with a ritual hiss, their reptilian forms intertwining tails in unity. Newsom was summoned the next day, oblivious to their true natures. At least that's what they let him believe. In a private jet over the Pacific, Trump himself delivered the message, clapping Newsom on the back like old pals.
You're our guy, Gavin. Play the anti-Israel card hard. Call it apartheid. Demand peace talks. Win the hearts of the left. Then, when you're sworn in, you give Bibi everything. Guns, bombs, boots on the ground. The Greater Israel dream becomes reality. And those red cows? You'll greenlight the op. Sacrifice them. Build the temple. It's all part of the plan.
I get it. Act the dove, become the hawk. Friends like you make it easy, Don.
As the election cycle spun into frenzy, Newsom campaigned as instructed.
End the military apartheid. Justice for all.
Fiery speeches condemned Israel's actions, drawing cheers from crowds waving Palestinian flags. The media ate it up, the polls surged, and the shapeshifters watched from afar, their reptilian laughter echoing in hidden lairs. Election night came, and Newsom won in a landslide. The world celebrated a new era of peace. But in the Oval Office's secret annex, as confetti still fell outside, Newsom met with the council again. This time they revealed glimpses of their true forms, scales peeking through skin, eyes slitting vertically.
Time to betray.
Newsom didn't flinch. He'd always known power had teeth. Within weeks, shipments of advanced weaponry flooded into Israel. Airstrikes intensified, borders expanded under the guise of security. And in Jerusalem, under a blood moon, the red heifers were led to the slaughter. Their ashes scattered, purifying the ground mere steps from Al-Aqsa's dome. The Third Temple's foundations were laid amid global outcry, but the shapeshifter's web held firm.
The prophecy fulfills, and our reign endures. The narrator, V.O. Netanyahu's hologram smiled as the world burned and rebuilt in their image.
In the end, the people never saw the reptilians' true faces, only the puppets they danced. But in the shadows, the hive thrived, eternal and unchallenged.